Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second edition of Color With Me, this Romeo and Juliet series. So, if you haven't watched part one of this, make sure you go back and do that so you'll get the whole story. Last time I left off, here we had Gregory and Samson talking to each other in the opening. I'm 2% into my Kindle book here, and I think one of the highlights here was Samson said, "Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads." So he's being quite a gangster here, talking about violence against women. But without further ado, please enjoy watching this watercolor painting in this coloring book, William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, a coloring classic by Doubleday Publications, as I will continue on with this reading. So now Gregory says, "'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hadst been poor. John, draw thy tool. Here comes two of the house of Montagues." Samson, "My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee." Gregory, "How? Turn thy back and run?" Samson, "Fear me not." Gregory, "No, Mary, I fear thee." Samson, "Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin." Gregory, "I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list." Samson, "Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is to disgrace them if they bear it." Enter Abraham and Balthazar. Abraham, "Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?" Samson, "I do bite my thumbs, sir." Abraham, "Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?" Samson, "Is the law of our side if I say aye?" Gregory, "No." Samson, "No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir." Gregory, "Do you quarrel, sir?" Abraham, "Quarrel, sir? No, sir." Samson, "But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you." Abraham, "No better." Samson, "Well, sir." Gregory, "Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen." Samson, "Yes, better, sir." Abraham, "You lie." Samson, "Draw, if you be men." Gregory, "Remember thy swashing blow." They fight. Enter Benvolio. Benvolio, "Part, fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do." Beats down their swords. Enter Tybalt. Tybalt, "What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio. Look upon thy death." Benvolio, "I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me." Tybalt, "What, drawn, and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward." They fight. Enter several of both houses, who join the fray. Then enter citizens with clubs. One citizen, "Clubs, bills, and partisans, strike, beat them down. Down with the Capulets, down with the Montagues." Enter Capulet in his gown, and Lady Capulet. Capulet, "What noise is this? Give me my long sword, ho." Lady Capulet, "A crutch, a crutch. Why call you for a sword?" Capulet, My sword, I say. Old Montague is come and flourishes his blade in spite of me. Enter Montague and his wife, Lady Montague. Montague. Thou villain Capulet, hold me not, let me go. Lady Montague. Thou shalt not stir 1 foot to seek a foe. Enter Prince with attendants. Prince. Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor, stained steel. Will they not hear? What ho! You men, you beasts, that quench a fire in your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture, from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil broths, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace to part your cankered hate. If you ever disturb our streets again, your life shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague. Come you this afternoon, to know our father's further pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on death of pain, all men depart. Exeunt Prince and attendants, Capulet, Lady Capulet, Tybalt, citizens, and servants. Montague. Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew. Were you by when it began? Benvolio. Here were the servants of your adversary and yours. Close fighting ere I did approach, I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, who, nothing but hurt withal, hissed him in scorn, while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came who parted either part. Lady Montague. Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray. Benvolio. Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where, underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from the city's side, so eerily walking did I see your son. Toward him I made, but he was aware of me, and stole me to covert of the wood, I measuring by his affections by my own, which then most sought where most might not be found. Being one too many by my weary self, pursued my humor, not pursuing his, I gladly shunned who gladly fled from me. Okay, I will stop here because there's only a few more seconds left in the painting. Now I am 6% into this book here. I sure hope you really enjoyed it, and if you stuck with me this long, make sure you like so that you can support this work, and subscribe so that you don't miss the future installments. I thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Until next time, color with me. Always enjoy this work. Thank you very much for your support again.